Hello and welcome to CKE 10,001's gaming channel. In this video we'll be looking at my Schwarz SAO Alicization Set 1 deck profile. I'm running the Adventure of the Past and Red Rose Sword climax combos for this deck build. So we'll start off at the level 0s. I'm running 4 copies of Heroic Warrior Braculi, which is a 004K beater. It's just big for downside. You can't play events or backups. So 4 copies of that. 4 copies of the Double R Alice. When this card is put into the waiting room from the stage, you can pay 1. If you do, look up to 3 cards from top of your deck, choose 1 card from one of them, put it into your clock, put the rest into your waiting room. If you put 1 card in your clock, you can choose a Fluck-like character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. So weird runabout way of getting Ricky. Then I'm running 2 copies of the spammable Eugeo Rainstormer. Flip over 4 cards from top of your deck, put them in the waiting room, and then draw up to X cards. X equals to the X cards, and choose X cards in your hand and put them in your waiting room. X equals to the number of climax cards revealed among those cards times 2. So if you reveal 1 climax, you draw 2, ditch 2. If you reveal 2, you draw 4, ditch 4. And then running 2 copies of Eugeo's partner Kirito, which is the plussing brainstormer that searches your deck. And it has experience. If the total level cards in your level is 5 or higher, this card gets continuous assist. All your characters in front of this card get plus 5 in power. Running 3 copies of With Pride Cardinal. If all your characters are Fluck-like, this card gets 1000 power continuous, so it's 003K. And when your other Fluck-like character is frontal attack, you can put this card in your clock. If you do, return that character to your hand. So you can you can save your 1 combo to be used again later. Running 2 copies of Lifeline Chains Alice. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can pay 1, discard a Fluck-like character. If you do, look at the 4 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, put your hand, put the rest into your waiting room. 4 copies of your level 1 combo from the trial deck. Fate Beginning to Change Eugeo. When this card attacks, if Adventure of the Past is in your climax area and you have another Fluck-like character, look up to 4 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 Fluck-like character from among them, reveal to your opponent, put your hand, put the rest into your waiting room. 3 copies of Body into Sword Eugeo. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Fluck-like character, this card gets plus 2000 power until end of turn. And when this card is put into the waiting room from the stage, you can maybe reveal up to 3 cards on top of your deck. If you reveal 1 or more, choose up to 1 character from among them, put it in your hand, put the rest into your waiting room, choose a card in your hand and put it in the waiting room. So it's Mill and Filter. 3 copies of Page Tisei. When your other character with Eugeo its card name becomes reversed in battle, if this card is on your backstage, you may put this card in the waiting room and then rest the Eugeo. So it saves your Eugeo level 1, and it can bond to Fate to change Eugeo. So this bonds to the low 1 as well. 2 copies of Girls of Age, Ronnie and Tisei. Continuous assist. All your characters in front of this get plus X power. X equals to that level's character times 500. And when this card is placed on stage when this card is placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1 to discard a climax. If you do choose a climax in your waiting room, return to hand. So it's a climax swap, and can activate rest. Choose 1 Kirito or Eugeo to give 1500 power. Then 1 copy of Sword Skill Administrator. When a climax is placed in a climax area, this card gets plus 1500 power. When this card attacks level 3, it gets plus 6k power. Just a 3 beater. 4 copies of Demonic Sword Graham. Choose 1 of your characters, and that character gets plus 3000 power until turn. And then until end of turn, your opponent cannot play backups or events from hand. So this kind of stops them from interacting with you. 4 copies of Kirito's partner Eugeo. It's an early play that gets 500 power for each other Fluck-like character. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1. It has experience. If Night Sky colored Kirito is in your level, you can choose a red rose in your waiting room, return to hand by putting this card into your waiting room. And then 4 copies of Night Sky colored hero Kirito. It has experience, so 6. And then when this card is placed on stage from hand, draw up to 2 cards, choose 1 card from among them, put it into waiting room, choose to 1 Kirito's partner Eugeo in your waiting room, put it face up underneath this card as a marker. And when this card's battle point goes reversed, you can pay 2, pitch 2. If Red Rose Sword is in class area, you deal 1 damage. And if there's a mark underneath this card, you may pay the cost. If you do, deal 3 damage. So it'll deal 1 for sure on reverse, and it might deal 3 depending if you can pay the cost and have the marker. Then 4 copies of Red Rose Sword for your level 3, and 4 copies of Adventure of the Past for your level 1 combo. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, check EncoreDecks.com and the link in the description below to see an overview of this deck build.